Hello everyone, AsianBrickGeek here, and today I'm going to be building and reviewing LEGO set number 76095, Aquaman Black Manta Strike, which was released a few months before the theatrical release of the Aquaman movie. Now, I just came back from watching the movie and I absolutely loved it. It was fun and an exciting movie from start to finish. The visuals were just so brilliant. It was really vibrant. When Atlantis was first shown, it really looked like a more colorful version of Coruscant. The cinematography was just so well done and the action was very fluid, very nice. But we are not here to listen to a review of the movie from me. So let's go and start building the set. So here is the finished build. Now this build took me about 33 minutes to build, not very long, and the build level I would say is pretty simple. It was rather straightforward to build it. Now let's take a closer look at those minifigures before going on to look at the build. So here is a closer look at the Aquaman minifigure. Now this minifigure is somewhat different compared to the Aquaman minifigure that was released for the Justice League movie. Now this is the Aquaman minifigure that was released for the Justice League movie. So as you can see, the torso print is very different. So the torso print for this Aquaman is slightly more intricate in detail, looks more armor-like, and printing for the leg also appears to be more intricate. Now this new Aquaman minifigure, on the other hand, the torso print and the leg print resembles more towards the costume which Aquaman wears normally in the comics, the very classical look in the comics, the ones that you can see in the Super Friends and the comic books. Now, so let's take the old Aquaman minifigure. Now, this Aquaman minifigure has dual face prints, so as you can see, dual face prints. So on the other side is him being angry, he releasing his powers. This is a very well-made minifigure. As you can see, the details for the torso print is very nice. Look at the intricate detail, look at the scale printing, very nice. For the back as well, very nice. No back leg print, but that's fine. The front leg print is very nicely done. Overall, this is a very nicely made minifigure. So here we have the Black Manta minifigure. Now this minifigure has one accessory, a sword. The printing for this minifigure, for the torso, is very nice. As you can see, very nice, very intricate. For the back as well. Now, what's very unique about this minifigure, it doesn't have a minifigure head. In fact, the head is this entire piece over here. So if I were to remove it, yeah, there is no minifigure head. This is the head, and this is a very interesting and unique piece. It's made out of a different type of plastic, not your average Lego plastic. Very nice minifigure, very unique minifigure, I might add. The last minifigure is the Princess Mira minifigure. Now this is a very well made minifigure. I absolutely love the printing done for the torso piece and the leg piece. Look at the intricate detail, look at the symbol of Atlantis, very nice. The back as well, very nice back printing. She has two accessories, these two Power Blast accessories. Now her hair, I wish it was a bit more red. It's a bit orangey, but her hair in the movie is well more red. So I really wish it was more reddish in color. So like Aquaman, she has a dual face print. So this is her being rather neutral or giving a smug look. And on the other side is her being angry, releasing her power. Overall, this is also a very good minifigure. One of the better minifigures that I managed to get my hands on. Part of the reason I got this set was actually to get the Princess Mira minifigure, because I looked at it and it was like, wow, what a minifigure. I really wanted to get it. So here is the side build for this set. So you have a little piece which is supposed to be the bottom of the ocean, I'm presuming, and a shark, a Lego shark. So I find the Lego shark pretty interesting. This is my first time getting a Lego shark. Chomp, 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 chomp. The bottom of the ocean build also is pretty interesting. These crystal pieces here are really nice. I think I can use it for a mock, maybe with that of the Jedi Temple on Ilum. A pretty okay build. The pieces for the build, especially the crystal pieces, are very nice. So here is the main build of the set, the Black Manta attack sub, and I must say that it looks absolutely beautiful. I love how Lego managed to capture the look of the attack sub in the movie and translate it into Lego form. It really looks pretty accurate to the source material that appears in the movie. This Black Manta attack sub appears really early on in the movie. It doesn't really hold any significance plot-wise, but it is a beautiful craft nonetheless. Now, this build has a pretty unique piece, I might add. So this piece in the end is not an actual hard Lego piece. As you can see, it's those bendy, more rubbery pieces. So I found that very interesting. So a lot of technique parts actually used for this build to make it look very nice, very sleek, very curved. It doesn't look rather blocky. Now, It has a number of play features, so it has 2 flake fire missile launchers, one over here, and it also has a stud shooter, like a rapid firing stud shooter. Honestly, this is such a beautiful shape. I'm not surprised if this was actually some sort of Wayne tech that was actually stolen. So yeah, a bit of, in the movie, this has nothing to do with the plot, but in the movie, the Black Manta sub is actually a stolen US prototype submarine, and I'm not surprised if Wayne Tech was involved in it in any rhyme or fashion. So another feature is that you can open the hatch and you can put a minifigure inside the hatch, as you can see here. So as you can see here, you have some stickers that make it look like these are the control panels. Very nice. This is a very, very nice display piece. I'm not sure which is better, the Royal Talon Attack Fighter or this, because this is a close second. Both of them very, very nice builds. So that's my review for this set. I really do hope LEGO makes more sets from the Aquaman movie, because there are so many unique vehicles that I really would love to see in LEGO form. One of those vehicles is the, I'm not sure what you call it, but it's like a manta ray submarine fighter, which looks so amazing. It's a one-man seated submarine that looks really unique, really nice. Another thing I would like to see is like minifigures of the Lantian soldiers, because they just look so awesome in that white armor, and I really would like some sort of like battle pack for them. It would be so cool if LEGO actually did something like that. Anyways, this is the end for this video. Now, if you haven't watched the Aquaman movie, do go and watch it at your local theater cinema, because it's a really fun movie and you won't get disappointed. I was wholly, truly having fun in that movie. Anyway, if you like this video, please hit that like button below, and if you want to stay tuned for more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all next time.